Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Looking to play him in. He's picked his way through. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That'll be a throw-in. Nedved. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. That is good. It's Nedved! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Nedved is offering a wry smile there.
That has been slung wide. Now it's Cruyff. Oh, nicely intercepted. No goals as yet. And it's Nedved. Now that looks a decent ball. Suarez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's shifting through the gears here. Mohamed Salah! Goal! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
That's a sharp pass. Lam. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. It's Alonso! Sticks it away! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
58 minutes is number 20, Xabi Alonso.
And that's it. Well, that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
And they can counter here. He's found a way through. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Kimmich did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Luis Suarez.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Oh, good-looking ball. And he cuts out the supply. Kimmich. Decent progress down the left. Knocks it into space. Luis Suarez.
Motherwell are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's Nedved! He's got away with one there. And it's Neymar. Nedved. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Lahm. Now that looks a decent ball. He is through here. And he's in on goal. Header! And it's a goal! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
After 35 minutes is number 21, Luis Suarez.
Motherwell have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Messi. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Rijkaard cuts it out. Nice looking ball. Oh, well played, well played.
1 minute added time.
Now it's Cruyff. Motherwell do have a chance to counter here. Mendes gets it clear. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Motherwell head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Motherwell carrying... He's got full! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Nedved is offering a wry smile there.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, it's a great ball here. Barcelona needed that, they really needed it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Team still separated by the game's only goal. Alarm. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Caicedo has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. It could be a decent chance! Has crossed into the middle. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
This looks promising. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Nuno Mendes is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Motherwell leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. Played down the flank. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Crunching tackle.
Substitution in progress.
He's had a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
The message is simple, defend this with your lives. And that has been cleared.
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Khan getting this one clear.
Has been indicated.
Now it's Alvarez. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So
And
good from
time is up. Motherwell have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the
Hello, everybody,
camaraderie.
and welcome
The
to
fans
today's
have pulled out
match.
all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big, big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too, such a fierce competitor. Put a foot wrong and he'll be sure to let you know about it.
Well, he just commands respect, doesn't he? Respect of everyone, teammate and opponent alike.
Yeah, and he'll be setting...
Can he finish? It's a loose ball. And another try! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can spring out of defence. Moved on forwards. And this is Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he hit that sweetly. He gets big. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
This looks promising. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Threads one in. Now there's a fine ball. Neymar. A probing pass. Nicely worked. Van der Sar clears it away. Matheus Cunha. Now it's Luis Suarez. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get it through? Now it's Batistuta. Motherwell do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Luis Suarez. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's a sharp little ball here. He's found a way through. Chance for a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. He's got tall. Rudiger gets it away. And it's Nedved. That's a good ball out wide. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ferdinand goes long. Neymar.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nedved. He's had a shot! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
Security staff for each block.
So there
Please
was the
report
first
to the
half.
staff room immediately.
Motherwell ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Motherwell are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
But he's cut it out, and he's quick to get it clear again. Excellent challenge there, That could spell trouble. Looking for options for movement. Xavi Alonso. Nedved. Messi, real chance here. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's been caught napping. And they've got rid.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Neymar. Now it's Forlan.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, what has happened here? He's picked his way through. That's good play. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution on the field, number 8.
Motherwell choosing to make the first change. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Number 18, Ito. Number 4, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
That's rather hopeful. Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Now he's got space here. Nicely weighted ball. Now this could be a chance. Shoots! He's scored! Finally the breakthrough.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Substitution on the field, number 3, Caicedo. Coming on to replace him is
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Substitutions taking place.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And that's another good win of the ball.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Pass is just off target. Defending of the desperate variety. Xavi Alonso is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And it's Eto'o. Casemiro was in no mood for any of that. And here's Mbappe. Forlan has it out wide and in space. He has a look up. And he's quick to snatch it back. Neymar! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, nice touch. Tries the cross.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that is as far as it goes. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that.
We are glad to inform you that
So what do you take away from it all, Jim? Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So off we go then. Nedved reaching his double century today, well on his way to becoming a part of the furniture in this part of the footballing world.
Yeah, and he looks like he's raring to go here too, Peter. You can really tell how eager he is to leave his mark on this game, and when he's in that sort of a mood, he usually gets what he wants.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Roberto Carlos is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Great chance! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Motherwell with the corner, there first. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. It's their second corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Nedved. Nedved, good driving run. And the finish! They've scored! What a moment for the double centurion! And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Motherwell have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And smartly reclaimed. And this is Owen. Now it's Pedri. And this is Batistuta. Shot a goal! Now, who's going to be first to this? Tries to get it clear. What a throw in. Pedri. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Nedved. And he's forced to go back. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Batistuta.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Can he finish? Now that is commitment to the cause. Nedved is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And here's Nedved. Oh, there's a probing ball. And the first half is done. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Motherwell have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And we are back on the way.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more. This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Messi, threads one in. And Owen!
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. In for the pieces! Goal! Barcelona are back in business! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't... their way through. Not the most accurate pass. Cruyff has it in a wide position.
Substitution on the field, number 25.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Suarez. Number 11.
Rooney.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Xavi Alonso.
Number 14.
Motherwell
Nedved.
finding their passes.
Number 3. Caicedo. Coming on the
And it's
field.
Cannavaro.
Number 10.
Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Number 18.
Seedorf.
Eto'o.
Oh, that's superb. And it's Eto'o!
Number 9.
Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. Motherwell presented with a golden opportunity here. The ball is on the spot. Here we go. Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Rooney has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it. Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi! And that's a real chance missed. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Rooney. Hernes. Good read, needed to be.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, and the shot! Oh, yes, it's there! Late in the day, this could well be it! A moment that... So that's it, it is all over. Motherwell proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle, they know it could so easily have gone the other way, and they are clearly so happy to have won it.
Hello attendees, this is a
Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away, and this has been great staying power.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. Luis Suarez, with 200 games under his belt now, the standout name from both lineups. Don't you reckon, Jim?
Yeah, he's the mainstay in this team, Peter, and his value can never be underestimated. One of the first names on the team sheet.
And the shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Here's a chance! No, he's missed it.
Barcelona certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And this is Luis Suarez. Nicely shaped ball. He has a look up, and he's managed to get free. Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Motherwell are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, this looks sharp.
Motherwell really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Might be dangerous. Real chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
Number 11.
Motherwell find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Griezmann. Well, now here's a good... It's Griezmann! Lacking in accuracy.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Nedved. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Spread neatly. And he's certainly onside here. Motherwell claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. And we have our very first corner. Oh, smashing header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cristiano Ronaldo. Matheus Cunha is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Looking for a runner. Good ball over the top. He's picked his way through. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Looking for options for movement. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, what a climb! And it's in! What a moment for the double centurion! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss will...
Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in! Irrepressible, imperious, that's what makes him what he is!
Well, I think...
And there is the half-time whistle. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Motherwell really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Motherwell utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. So off we go once more. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Caicedo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Matheus Cunha's cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
White. Almost an hour gone. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Pogba. Pass somewhat off target. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Luis Suarez. That is ended up in no man's land. Threads one in. Thinks about the... Can he finish? Oh, denied at the last.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.